Hey folks, how you doing? So I wanted to take a few minutes and discuss your next project with you that is titled Alphanatomy. The goal of Alphanatomy is two things. One, to learn more about type classification, and two, to learn about typographic anatomy. And to do this, you are going to create your own alphabet. And what we do in this project essentially is you will be given either a square grid like the one you see here in front of you or a circular grid like this. And you are going to go ahead and have to design a font on that, A to Z. And it can be capital letters or it could be lowercase letters. If you wanted to, you could do both. You should also have things like numbers and base symbols, like the ones if you held down the shift key and clicked on the numbers on your keyboard. Those kinds of things should be there. And the goal is that you're going to create your first typeface. Now, it won't be a true typeface where you press the letter P and a P appears. That's not what we're doing here. Although you could eventually get to that point with this if you'd like. But what we're going to do is you're going to create your own typeface, and then along with that, you're also going to create your own 11 by 17 typeface poster, almost to kind of advertise your typeface if somebody wanted to purchase it, kind of a thing. So, to start out, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to download these grids that will be available for you in Angel. So that's what you're going to want to do, and you're going to want to decide whether you want to do circles or squares. You can download them both, and I would recommend printing them both out, and you're going to start doing some sketches. And these files they have I think 6 or 7 pages of these grids, and then they also have an 11 by 17 landscape document and 11 by 17 portrait document, so you can choose whatever you'd like to work with here. You don't need to print absolutely everything though to get started. You're just going to go ahead and start to experiment, because what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to make 8 sketch sets for your fonts here for your Alphanatomy project. And what that is, a sketch set looks kind of like this. So as you see, we have 3 letters here, right? And this person chose to do A, B, and C. And you can do A, B, C, or you could go ahead and you could do, A, S, R, whatever. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do can work. And you are going to start to just develop the concept and essentially the rules for what a class of typography might look like. And you're going to use these little bubbles here or these little squares here, okay? And so we're going to start out with a set of 3 and 8 sets of them. And from there, you should be able to make a determination and a decision of what you want to move forward with. So we have here's an example of one student, and they did 4 circles and 4 squares. Another student, here we have circles, a couple capital letters, okay? And so they did ABC and then ABD, right? And then more circles, right? And we have lowercase letters, and we have some capitals, right? If you'll notice between the first one and the second ones, right, these aren't filled in all the way. If you see, they're kind of like half filled in like that. And to be completely honest with you, this is your roadmap. So it's better if you can try to fill it in further. Even some of these aren't filled in all the way, but at least they're in a dark pencil, okay? This isn't something to rush through, because what this is going to give you the base for what you need to do to build out your fonts. And then from there, what you'll do is you'll go and you'll open up these grids, and you'll essentially have a map to creating out your alphabet. Now, some folks, not everyone, but some folks prefer to go ahead and they do sketches for absolutely everything. Like this person here created their 8 sets, so ABC, 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 and it looks like DAC or maybe BAC. And then they continued ABC, 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 ABC. And then after that, though, they went ahead and they picked one of these and continued on down. So they went with this one here, right? And then they continued on down. So there's D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. And they went ahead and they sketched out a plan for absolutely everything. And while I'm not forcing you to do that at all, what you requirement is to go ahead and do the set of 8, or excuse me, the 8 sets. But I would highly recommend to do what this student did, because what it's going to do is you're going to take care of any problems on paper. So then when you get to the computer, it will go really fast and it'll be really easy. But that is 100% entirely up to you. But so let's see where we started and where we went. So this one here, as you see, the student went ahead and put a little star next to this set right here. So that's what they decided to work towards. And they created a font that they titled Blockout. And it's a capital font. So here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. And then they have numbers 1 through 9 and 0. And then we have a period, a comma, an apostrophe, a exclamation point, a question mark, a plus sign, a minus sign, an equal sign, a forward slash, a backslash, more quotation marks, and then we have some brackets and a number sign and a dollar sign and a percentage sign and the @ symbol. And then what they did is they went ahead and they generated some words, right? Generate, overcharge, hashtag type, zip code 12186. So they played around with a bunch of things because they wanted to make sure that these letters had the same rule that they followed, right? And so for example, if we take a look at the M and the N here, right, they're 2 boxes wide on each side. So 2 boxes wide, 2 boxes wide, 2 boxes wide, right? And we see that here in the P and in the T and the R. So everything had a rule to it. And then after that, they went ahead and they designed their poster. And this is what it looks like. Now, let's take a look at these ones, right? The circle alphabets. So this student designed a typeface that they titled Boar. And here we go. Here is what it ended up looking like. And after they got through the letters, they went jump, 0, exact, king, and they started playing around with words. Shape, typeface, wall. It really reads pretty well, to be honest with you. And when you zoom out, it reads quite well. And it was by somebody named Danny Wilson, and he thought that his font was modern, precise, and simply, and clean as well. And this is their poster. So this is your assignment, and what it's going to do is it's a real fun assignment because, for many of you, this will be the first time where you go ahead and draw out an alphabet from A to Z, including numbers, including symbols, including all the things that we need to produce an actual alphabet to go ahead and move forward to use, essentially. So I'm going to do another video where I show how to actually use the little dots, the little symbols in the grids, the squares and the circles, and how to go ahead and build out your letter forms from there. Okay? So enjoy it, and please, if you have any questions, just reach out to me, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. Thank you.